Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today. As you read in the title, I'm going to be showing you my top 15 favorite Spider-Man action figures in my collection. Let's go. In the number 15 spot is the 90s Spider-Man figure. Now this one is really loose and my uncle gave it to me. So a lot of paint. I don't know how it's, but if you guys don't know where this like specific era of Spider-Man is this is the Spider-Man from this era, from this cartoon. And yeah, so let me show you guys the position right now. So as you see, he's out really loose, but he got frontal figure, knee joint, foot, full arm rotation, bending the arm, and a full head rotation. Now, this is not a bad action figure. Now, if it was in better condition, maybe it would have been in the 14th spot. But I think it deserves the number 15 spot. And I have a lot of them, keep that in mind. So I'm basically saying I have like 50, 60 Spider-Man action figures. I have way more Spider-Man things, but action figures I have like 50, 60. So for this to be number 15 is pretty good. So in the number 14 spot is Spider-Man Marvel Legend. It is my fault that the ears broke off. I'm gonna put that red wire, make my own ears to match it. But it's a Marvel Legends from the Symbiote Wave. So you got good it's on a ball joint or something here. Full feet rotation, arm bend, full hand rotation. I guess this counts as jab crunch. I don't really know. And the head can come off really easily. So see. I got this a long time ago. Somehow it's in good condition. I don't know why it has dark red instead of the vibrant red it's supposed to match. I don't know what Marvel Legends is doing there. But I do like the Spider-Man suit in general. It's based on the comic version, not the Into the Spider-Verse. But it's pretty good. So that's why it's in the number. I don't think it came with any accessories, but it did come with like a Venom part, the Venom torso, and then it did come with the Sport Grind head. So this is why it's in the number 14 spot. For the number 13 spot is the CT Toys Spider-Man 2099 SHF bootleg. Now, I bought this from my friend, so it's the CT Toys one. But you know what? The legs were not even connected. They were loose and broken. So yeah, I don't know. My friend never told me that it was broken, but I already bought it. It was like $7, so it wasn't that bad of a deal. I just glued the legs. Now they don't open, but just on display, his detail alone, I think I have him like in this pose. I have in this pose on my display. Like I don't know, kind of I don't know. Okay, it's not the best because the legs. And it's hard. It looks weird when it stands up. But the articulation in the arms is really good. The legs, foot swivel, toe joint there. He came with a lot of hands and really good face plates for Miguel O'Hara, or face heads. So yeah, this figure is in the 13th spot. Is very good. Now the 12th and 11th spot are really hard to decide which one to pick. But this one has a little bit less articulation in my opinion than the next one I'm going to show you. So that's why I put this one before, because it has a little bit less articulation. But I really love this figure, okay? And there's one downside that I also put it for here. It's not just the like the articulation's. Let me show you the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2099, and this wristwatch came with that one. Now the reason you guys are probably like, what? How did you put the Marvel Legends? As I said, they did the web cape good, but as I said, that one the legs are not really function. But this one's fully functional. Came with 2 pairs of hands, 2 fists, and 2 of these open hands. The web cape looks very nice. Good ab crunch. Not the best, but it's a. Sorry, as I was saying, thigh swiggle. Okay. No, leg, I guess, and your foot moves as well. So, it's pretty articulate figure. Now, the only downside that I don't like about this figure, let me raise it down. It's pretty cool figure. The thing I don't like is that neck. That neck looks kind of ugly. But besides that, it's a pretty, all in all, it's a good figure and a great representation of what he looks like in the movie Across the Spider-Verse. In the number 11 spot, I have to give it to the Stealth Future Foundation Spider-Man Marvel Legends. Now this thing has a thigh swiggle, leg joint, foot joint, interchangeable hands like the fist and the webs, and it came with actual webs and web flipping hands. Ab crunch, about the same as Spider-Man 2099. The paint got really ugly in the legs, but it's fine. Everything else still, like in the thighs, I guess I should say. But I don't know why they didn't just give regular Future Foundation. You get scratched. Hold on a minute. Okay, well. Yeah, whatever. He's fine. Whatever. Anyways. You could put him in some really dynamic poses. And the head sculpt, they could use that for symbiote head sculpt. Perfect. I feel like he just holds the pose. Like, he's perfect. I don't have the original Future Foundation suit, so this one's pretty good. Now, I do have a Lego of the original Future Foundation, but no action figures of it. Actually, I only have a Lego of Future Foundation, the white version, and this. That's the only 2 Future Foundation things for Spider-Man or any Future Foundation character. But, really good, actually. I don't know why a lot of people hate on this figure. So that's why I'm giving it in the 11th spot. I don't know how I heard for a second. So, in the number 10 spot, the one, the only, drum roll please, everyone. Spider-Man Homecoming 2-pack. Now this came with web wings, which I probably lost when I was little because that's bigger when I was little. The head sculpt for Tom Holland, the ears look a little bit like an elf. They remind me of an elf. I don't know why. The head, it's kind of hard to tell. It's a mask head. That's winking. As you see on my display, I have like this. He's a little loose from the upper torso, but that's fine. I put sticky tack to make it look like he's holding this mask and it looks like a helmet, but it's perfect because it's like a Dark-made suit. This figure means it's so special to me. Like, you don't even know how special this is. Before I got the Medicom Mafex Spider-Man figure, like, this was my go-to original Spider-Man. I had other ones, but this was like my go-to original plastic suit Spider-Man figure. Like, I know, like, I don't like I know the blue was supposed to look a little dark in the movie, and the red, come on, they made the red overkill dark. It looks more of a maroon color, but this was just, like, the articulation is so smooth, like, and he looks perfect. I like the dark suit, it's not that bad. speaking of Tom Holland Spider-Man, the final swimsuit, or the new blue suit, red and blue, whatever they want at the end of No Way Home, I didn't like that they made the blue shiny, but it's starting to grow on me. That's just a little thing random. But speaking of the Homecoming figure, this one came with Iron Man, but obviously Spider-Man was the GOAT. I still have Iron Man, but you know, Spider-Man is the GOAT. You know, I think we could have made its chest logo a little bit bigger, but yeah, it's good. Yep. I like that they actually made the web lines. And this figure, if I were to rate it, it would be a 9.5 out of 10. Because this was like my go-to. This is why it's in the top 15 when I have so many. So I'm just gonna put them right there. Now to the number 9 spot. At the number 8 spot is the Far From Home Spider-Man Marvel Legends. Yeah, he came with grabbing hands, I think fists. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in a wave with the Doppelganger Spider-Man and Multi-Man. Hydro Man, I'm pretty sure. Also, this figure. Now look, the other one is more special because that was my go-to classic suit. But if I'm being honest, this suit, I love how they designed this one. Way like, look, the red is so vibrant. Why couldn't the red be like that? Like, why couldn't this red be over here? Like, look at how vibrant this red is compared to how vibrant this red is. It's not even vibrant. It's not even transparent. Now, this one, I love the fingerless gloves. I love fingerless gloves, especially on Spider-Man suits. This and the black and red just go together so well. The big white spider on the back. And now, I wish it came with a better, like, Tom Holland head sculpt. It didn't come with any other head sculpts, but I love this figure so much. Like, and that's why it's so high up on the list. At the number 8 spot is the one, the only, the Miles Morales Sentinel bootleg. I fooled you guys there for a second. This is the bootleg version. Now, you know how that's a bootleg from CT Toys? That's $29.99 right there. This, I don't even think it has a brand. Like, it's just a bootleg. So many people made. Now, it does come with all the original accessories, and I love this figure so much. It's my go-to model. I have like 2 other Miles figures, but I don't know. I'm planning on getting the CT Toys model, but this model is so like articulated. Like, now I got he came with the other arms for the suit version, and one of them broke, and the body won't like go back to the pants swap broke. But thank God it broke with these pants on, because I love this look more than like I think Miles just, at least Into the Spider-Verse suit, maybe Across the Spider-Verse. The comic doesn't need this, but the Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse suits need to have the jacket and the shoes and everything to complete the look. Now, this figure is just so amazing. Like, I know it's a bootleg, but this was my first ever, like, bootleg. And it's so, like, perfect, you know? There's no paint, like, issues. Like, surprisingly, there's no paint issues. Except on the Nikes, but even those are so good. You know, how, like, this figure is so amazing. Came with the phone, hoodie, and the lay down hood, whole basically another costume. So that's why this figure is so high up, and I just love the articulation, even if it's a bootleg. And he's just so perfect, you know. He's the perfect Miles figure, and that's why he's so high up. At the number 7 spot tracking it, aren't I? The number 7 spot is. Look, I'm sorry. I'm deciding right now as I'm like over here, and I have them all lined up because I picked the 15. Now I'm doing it in order. I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest here. It's the Amazing Fantasy, and yes, I mean custom Spider Sense. It's the Amazing Fantasy 60th anniversary So yes, the 60th anniversary version has the red spider, so it is not accurate to the comics. Now it does match more. See the red spider? Well, it's not accurate, but you know, it's a very amazing figure. Yeah, see what I did there? Amazing Fantasy. But all in all, Kim's like so many hands, very good articulation, which I'll show you in the next one because I don't want to ruin his pose. You'll see what I mean by the next one because I don't want to ruin his pose because I have him on the shelf like this. And yeah. At the number 6 spot is the one, the only Kane Parker, clone of Spider-Man. I literally got this yesterday and I love this figure so much. Like, the detail is insane. Like the shredded cape, the long hair. I love the old 80s Spider-Man look characters. If you guys don't know who this is Kane Parker, clone of the imperfect clone of Peter Parker. You know Ben Reilly, that from Across the Spider-Verse, Scarlet Spider? Yeah, this is a clone before him. So this is a very amazing figure. The articulation, thigh swiggle, perfect. Leg articulation, feet articulation. Came with an extra set of hands. Ab crunch is pretty good. You know, the detail is just so good. This suit is so iconic, like, and I love how it looks like the cape's blowing in the wind, and that's why it's like, as I kept saying this, but this figure is just so good. That's why I throw it out at the number 5 spot. Now I know what you guys are thinking. You just showed us this figure, but no. You see, I didn't show you this figure. This has a red spider because this was the 60th anniversary version. Then they made a re-release version with the blue spider, which was a Target exclusive. I had the box for this thing. So this is the main difference, or literally the only difference. I think they changed like 2 issues because everyone kept getting that one and it broke. Luckily mine didn't break. But then I got this one at Target, this is a new and improved version. You know, I'm a diehard Spider-Man fan, so obviously I had to get this one, which was the updated one. So I have the blue spider, which is iconic. Now, I didn't know which one of these figures I liked more, Kane or this OG. So I just straight up put a Kane slap in the middle of them because I didn't know what to do. So yeah, the number 5 spot, the Amazing Fantasy. This is the updated version. Because between the two, I do think this one looks nice with the red spider and it matches, but this one's just more iconic and original. So yeah, the number 4 spot is the CT Toys Webman. Now, you guys probably only know Webman because of that Marvel Legends they released, this CT Toys, and the official Mayfest figure. Everyone's been showing Webman a lot of love. You know, he's an old, like, he appeared one time. He's an old comic book character. Like, he appeared one time. If you guys don't know what his origin is, like, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man looked like in a mirror or something like that. That Dr. Doom made a clone of Spider-Man that was the complete opposite, which means he was really dumb. So now he's just somewhere in the city. Like, at the end of the comic, he's just swinging away. So, yeah, he's probably, I don't know, still out there. But, yeah. Here's, you know, Webman, the articulation. Very good. I would say it's almost better than Mafex, the official. Now, I was originally going to get the official Mafex, but my parents said I had to pick one, so I picked the original Spider-Man, which I'll show later. Toe articulation, arm articulation, hand, a bunch of swap out hands. It comes with everything the original does. Comes with the angry head sculpt, and yeah, the arm pops off really easily, but it's a very good figure. Now for the number 3 spot. The number 3 spot is for the one, you only, the clone known as Ben Riley. Now, this everyone thinks that's not Ben Riley. That's not, no. Ben Riley's Scarlet Spider has multiple outfits. Y'all probably know Chasm and the Scarlet Spider suit. Now, for a time, Spider-Man, Peter quit being Spider-Man for a little bit and gave the mantle up to Ben for a little bit so he can raise his daughter or prepare. But then Marvel had to ruin it, bro. Like, he was about to have a daughter. So Spider-Man, even on the holidays, he was just, with his family. He was just, he's another clone of Peter, by the way. He was just out saving lives. It shows how how generous Ben Riley is. And this is the suit he uses it. So this is the sensational Spider-Man suit, and the articulation basically the same as Webman, but it comes with everything the original does. Also a bunch of hands, but because the unmasked head sculpt and holding the mask, it's a little mask he's holding. But he does come with the PlayStation Insomniac Spider-Man head, which is pretty cool and extra, And yeah, top 2 contenders. Are you guys ready? Top 2. Are you ready? At the number 2, this was a very hard decision to make, but at the number 2 spot, CT Toys Black Suit Symbiote Spider-Man. I love this figure. The articulation, so good. CT Toys. Now, the only thing I don't like is sometimes his arm pops off and it feels loose, and sometimes it feels like I'm gonna break it, so I don't want to end up breaking it. But besides that, the paint job, I love how they had little blue highlights. It's hard to see on camera, but there's little blue highlights throughout the figure, but not enough to make you think it's a blue figure. It's obviously black. It's a very, came with the unmasked Peter head sculpt, which I use all the time on Ben Riley, because look at this head sculpt. I don't want to take it out, but let me put a picture on screen. I love this head sculpt. Oh my, you don't get how this head sculpt is so amazing. But now at the number 1 spot, I think I've talked about it enough. It's a staple of life. Destiny, it's perfect. It's the web of life and destiny, as Madam Web says. It's part of the web of life and destiny. Destiny to the spiders. I don't even know why I'm yapping. The Medicom Mafex Spider-Man. And yeah, the arm broke off, which that doesn't make it any lower because I had sticky tack. And as all the Hot Toys collectors do, guys, sticky tack doesn't work or whatever. I actually think the sticky tack works, at least for this one figure. Is not that many figures I have are broken. None of these are broken. It was only this one because the arm was kind of messed up and I kind of pushed it too far. But these are my only real Mafex figure, because these are all CT Toys bootlegs. These 3, the Webman, the Ben Riley, and Symbiote. Now I'm planning on doing a review on the CT Toys plastic suit Spider-Man, but it's the normal one. But I really like this figure, the vibrant blue, the vibrant red. When I think of Spider-Man Peter Parker, this is what I think in my head. Now the only problem that I don't like about Mafex is that the paint chips off like that, and the arm joints are really fragile, when the paint comes off. But besides that, I think it's an amazing figure. So let me know what your guys' top 15 favorite figures are. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank you for watching the video. Until next time. I don't know how to end this video, so I'm just gonna immediately play the outro. Okay, bye.